Hi everyone, it's a pleasure to meet you in this video. We will talk about the determinants. But before talking about the determinants, you must remind the meaning of a matrix. And as we studied before, if you have matrix A, which is equal the elements A, B, C, and D. This matrix has two rows. This is the first row and this is the second row, and have two columns, C1 and C2. Then the order of this matrix, it will be 2 by 2, the order of matrix A. If the number of rows equal the number of columns, then this matrix is called square matrix. And the square matrix, you can convert it to a determinant. Then our main condition to get a determinant, you must have a square matrix. If you have a second order matrix, you will get a second order determinant. But you will rewrite the parentheses of the matrix by replacing them by two vertical lines, like this one. You write the determinant of matrix A, it will be two vertical lines, and you write A, B, C, and D. This determinant of order 2 by 2. To get the value of this determinant, you will multiply or get the product of the elements of the principal diagonal, which they are A and D, A times D. Then subtract the product of the other elements for the non-principal diagonal, B times C. Then subtract these values, you will get the value of the determinant A. This value may be positive, may be negative, may be 0. For example, find the value of the following determinant. If you have 3, 7, 2, 5, how to get? Here, this is a main diagonal or the principal diagonal. Find the product of its elements, 3 times 5. Then subtract the non-principal, the product of the non-principal diagonal, 2 times 7 or 7 times 2. 3 times 5 is 15, minus 14, it will be 1. And here the value is positive value. Another example. If you have determinant B is equal the determinant of negative 5, 7, 4, negative 2. Then the main diagonal or the principal diagonal is negative 5 times negative 2. It will be positive 10. Minus 7 times 4, it will be 28. Then 10 minus 28 is negative 18. Another example. if you have determinant of sine theta, negative cosine theta, cosine theta, sine theta, how to get the value? You will find the product of the principal diagonal, sine theta multiplied by sine theta. It will be sine square theta, minus negative cosine times negative cosine times positive cosine. It will be negative cosine square theta. But here negative by negative, it will be positive. Then it will be sine square theta plus cosine square theta, which is equal to 1 from the Pythagorean form of identities. Another example. Find the value of the determinant I and negative 1, and here negative 1 and I. And you know that I is the imaginary part in complex number. Then I times I, it will be I squared, minus negative 1 times negative 1, it will be positive 1. But we know that I squared is negative 1. Then negative 1 minus 1, it will be negative 2. Another example. Find the value of tan tangent theta, and here secant theta, and here is secant, negative secant theta, and here cotangent theta. Then you will multiply the principal diagonal here, the two elements of the principal. Tan theta tangent theta multiplied by cotangent theta, minus negative secant times secant will be negative secant square theta. Tangent multiplied by cotangent, this is a product of a trigonometric functions by its reciprocal, which is equal to 1. And negative by negative, it will be positive. 1 plus secant square theta. Okay? Thank you for watching.